Baseball on the
な。
show as we come to you from Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight we begin the homestand with the first of four between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And now here is Jahmai Jones. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 11 home runs and 36 RBIs. The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
こんにちは。
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice
3年前のやつですけどね。
Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
これもなんやかんや74試合目ですね。
Bring up Ryan Mountcastle as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Jones stands at first with 1 out. And that one yanked just foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gurriel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
これはね、カウントダウンも何もないから気が楽ですね。74回目ですね。3年前からやってますからね。
When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats.
かれこれ
You're
3
not being
年前。
professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Trey Mancini is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning.
全部でね、
One left for the
100
Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League
160 ぐ
Baseball
らいちゃい
on the
ました。
show.
161か2か。
John Means
確かそれぐらいですね。まだ半分いってない。それ考えたら恐ろしいですね。
Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
And now the first pitch. Joe Panic is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Guys, the Orioles as they begin play here tonight 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late.
だからケンさんとかもたまにメジャーやってるじゃないですか。基本どこのチームも160ぐらいあるんですよ。ね、大概の人って1チームでやらんでしょ。絶対何チームかやるから終わることができないんですよ。1チームだけやっとったらね、ひたすらできるんですけど、さすがにそういう人はレアちゃいますかね。ああ、そうだ。大概このチームとこのチームとみたいになるからね。ただほんまは4年前まではほんま1チームしかやってなかったんですよ。2020年。その時はその1チームでね、ずーっとやっとったから、3月ぐらいからやって、8月か9月に終わってた感じですからね。
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle.
大概やっぱいろんなチーム取りたくなりますからね。1試合で終わるならいいんですけど。普通のレギュラーシーズンやるんやったら160あるから長いんですよ。毎年また出るでしょ、新しいの。いや、新しいのが毎年出るからまたやるチームがまた増えていくっていうますます終わらんなってくるっていう。みんな大概そうなりますよね。野球以外もみんなやってるから、野球専門でやってる人やったらあれですね、なかなかそういう人もおらんのちゃいますか。野球一筋の人とか、ユウさんとかパワプロでしたっけあれ。あれのなんか栄冠とかやってますけど。でもあの人もなんかいろんなチームやってますもんね。なんとか高校とか言うて。
first pitch of the AB now. George Springer is at the plate as he watches ball one. Now a swing as he foul tips it here and right off his arm.
いろんなのやらんかったらいいんですけど、やらんとおられん勝負なんでね。
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Gurriel is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back.
なんか野球もやりたいし、電車もやりたいじゃないですか。となると、おのずとも本数が増えるという。だからどうしてもね、やりたくなるんですよ。ね、毎月のように何かしら出るじゃないですか、やっぱ。その中でもやっぱ気になるのって絶対出てくるからね。まあだからほんまやったらそのなんか野球やってね、終わらしてから違うのすればまあほんまはいいんでしょうけど、そこまで待てないんですよね。
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Fouled off. The set and the 1-1. Two out, bases loaded. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded by Galvis. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. 1 run is scored.
だから、グロいゲームの配信はまだまだ先ですな。グロいゲームね。グロいゲームも一応順番的には多分、今日が、あれでしょ、桐生さんやったから、次がだから一応電車をやる予定なんですけど、電車の次が、ゾンビのあれですよね。
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
レッドアイランドでしたっけ。
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And there's ball 2 now.
レッドアイランド。すぐゾンビアイランドって言って。
He's set. The 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Santander grabs it to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Second inning coming up from Toronto.
なんか知らん間に虫が入ってきてますな、これ。
Into the box, Anthony Santander. Lifetime against this particular arm. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once.
なんか窓際にハエというか小さい虫というか。
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
ああ、やばいやばい。
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So now to the plate, Michael Franco hit high and deep out there to left center field. And this one is gone, a home run.
あれも換気扇のとこ入ってきたりしますからね。
It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try to erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
なんかよう見たら黒いのが壁に止まってるとか。
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. And he will make the play out there, and there are
特に浴槽が開けれるタイプのね浴槽やったら中に湧きますからねあれ。
Pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle.
換気扇ってどうしても外とつながってるから隙間から入ってきたりするんですよ。
In now, Freddie Galvis. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
なんか風呂場の換気扇から入ってきたりとかもあるんですね。
Hit hard on the ground is short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles 1.
いやー止まったか。
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in next is Alejandro Kirk. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1.
なんとか、次に引っ越すところ、復元数が古いから。ああ。
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed.
なんとか歯も問題なかったですね。
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 15 long balls and 32 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
虫歯はないですね。でも歯をなんか力入れて噛みやすいから、歯が欠けた場合言ってくださいとか言われましたけど。
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Joe Panic. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
まあ基本だから3ヶ月に1回は検査してるんですけど、ね。
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-1. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Pedro Severino.
よっしゃ、ちょいとまた洗濯干しますわ。歯医者あるから行ってこよう。通ってた。たまには行った方がいいですよね。ちょいと中断を。
Fans, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund is a joint initiative of Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association to support the growth of baseball and softball programs around the world.
なんか勝手にデモが流れてますね。
And equipment purchases, the Baseball
ほっと
Tomorrow
ったら
Fund
なん
seeks
か
to encourage and maintain
勝
youth
手に
participation
パフォーマン
in
ス始まるんで
games.
す
For
ね。
more information, visit baseballtomorrowfund.com.
Now here's the first offering. Line drive to
あ
left.
ー、打たれた。
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
Into the box now, Jahmai Jones. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now to the plate, here is Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way.
新しいのやったらね、ほっとったらカウントダウンされるから、フォアボールだらけですよね。
One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Jonathan Davis.
The designated hitter, number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Popped him up. Mancini is there. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Lourdes.
Now it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
アトニーさんも22から消えましたからね。21が最後なんですよ。
The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
あ、入った。ワトニーさんって人もツイッターやってはるんですけど、本人さんなかなかの美人さんですよ。
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 9 homers and 21 driven in. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Now here it comes. One out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The batter, number 44.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, man. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 3 north of the border. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. And stepping in, Ryan Mountcastle flew out last time up.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
まあこれぐらいがほんまちょうどいいぐらいですね。まあ弱すぎず強すぎず。
First offering. A ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, what a stop. How about that? Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. More from Toronto in just a moment. So stepping in is Marcus Semien. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Now the first pitch. Semien, 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
あ、そういや、デドバの新キラーと新サバイバー、えらい流行ってるみたいですね、なんか。名前はようわからないですけど。相当、なんか気持ち悪いキラーらしいですけど。
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the
so with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Stepping in once again is Bichette. He flew out in his last debut.
首や手足が長くて気持ち悪い。ほんまに化け物ですね。確か880円で売ってたと思うんですけどね。生存者とキラーとマップがセットの。
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
880円。
That too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Struck out in his first at bat.
言葉遣いが丁寧やからギャップ萌え。そうなんすか。
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Teoscar Hernandez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left.
いったかあ、入った。持っていきましたよ。
So a three-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Dylan Tate answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate,
The
Joe
batter,
Panic.
number 2, second
As he'll
baseman.
take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Ah,
Over 2
ですか。
for him to this point. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses ball 4.
Wow.
So he
So
comes
mama.
out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now
Next will
batting,
be the designated
number
hitter,
3.
Jonathan Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the first pitch. In the dirt here.
Oh, man.
And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2-2 the count.
トラッパーもあれ自分で仕掛けて踏みますからね。
From the belt, kicks and deals. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count, here it comes. Swinging a
Oh,
blooper to the
Shiruka.
right side,
Oh,
and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The right fielder,
Boy,
number
D-Roll, that
13.
ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
And now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
まあ、ほんまデドバもいろんなキラーがいますからね。
Here's the 0-1. Gurriel, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Center fielder.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Here's George Springer as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
キラー目線で見るのが楽しい。ああ、サバイバーじゃなくて、狩る方です。
High in the air down the right field line. Santander waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
ああ、でもキラー上手い人めちゃくちゃ上手いですからね。軽々やっていきはるから。うまいことやりはるなと思って。
Next up, Rowdy Tellez, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Comes set with the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
No.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases.
まあ、デドバのなんかね、別のゲームが出るとかなんとか言ってましたけど、あれいつ出るんかわからんけど。
Thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
意外とスタミナが持ってるな。あれ、全く一緒か。なんかデドバみたいやけど違うゲームらしいですけど。なんかホラーとか言ってましたけどね。
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Pat Valaika. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
多分あれパソコンの方で出るんちゃうかね。
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
家庭用に出るかはわからんけど。
Next, here is Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
2-0 count, the pitch.
家庭用にもしかしたら出たらあれですけど。まあ今ほんまパソコンで出るゲーム増えましたからね。大概の家庭用で出てるやつも、大概パソコンでも出てますからね。
Sent out to straightaway center field.
このメジャーはパソコンはないんですけどね。これもいずれパソコンで出すとか言ってるけど、まだ出るような気配はないですけど。
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
大概プレステで出ますからね。
First delivery to him. I tried to hold
ま
back
れ
on
に
that pitch
Xbox
outside,
と
but went
か
around for strike
スイ
one.
ッチだけとかありますけどね。
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit
まあ
out
でも
front.
家
Might be
庭
able
を
to
見
rush
て
a
て
fastball
も
by him.
スイッチのソフトはよう売れるんですけどね。プレステとかほんまに全然売り上げが少ないですからね。よう逆にスイッチのソフトあんだけよう売れるな思うんですけど。スイッチでやってる人がいかに多いかっていう。
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
同じようにだからね、新作は出とるんですけど、スイッチの方が売り上げがめちゃくちゃいいんですよね。
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls.
まあどっちかやったらリアルを求める人はプレステとか行きますよね。スイッチは逆に安い分、そこまでね、高グラフィックちゃうから。あっちはなんやかんや、マリオとかが強いですからね。あれはもう昔からありますけど。
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Next up is Alejandro Kirk. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time
高くてもプレ
around.
ステがいいな。やりたいのがあればね。同じのでも、スイッチで出とったり、プレステで出とったりしますけ
Here
ど、
it comes. And it's fouled away.
どれで買うかですよね。プレステ版を買うのか、Xbox 版買うのか、スイッチ版買うのか。綺麗なグラフィックを求めるんやったら、プレステですけどね。逆にスイッチはね、モニターにもつなげれるし、手元でもできるから、まあ、便利っちゃ便利ですけど。
Particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto. They're on top 7-1.
たまにだからね、スイッチでしか出んやつもありますからね。 あえてもうプレステで出さんと、スイッチ1本で出してるとこもあるから。まあだから出す方もスイッチで出したら売れるやろみたいな感じになるんですよね。プレステで出してもあんま売れへんしみたいな。まあでも、じゃあ何でもかんでもスイッチで出しゃ売れるか言うても、あれもソフトによりますからね。ほんまに売れんやつは売れへんですけど。
Wind up and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
デドバもだからね、スイッチ版もありますけど、あれの回線が安定せんとほんまにラグがひどいらしいですからね。
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure
デドバも
on the guys
パ
to
ソ
make
コンで
stuff
やってる
happen.
人多い
These
か
aren't
ら
the
ね。
guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Stepping in now, Jahmai Jones. As it's grounded sharply to first.
あーっと。
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops.
かといってパソコンって言うても値段が高いですからね。普通に20万、30万しますからね。
Into the box, Austin Hayes. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
だからパソコンの場合はね、初期投資がめちゃくちゃ金かかるんですよね。車の免許みたいなもんですよね。取ってしまえばあれなんですけど、元の初めの金がめっちゃかかるっていう。
In now, Ryan Mountcastle, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. To short, hit hard. Simeon's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one.
性能も年々上がってきますからね。
6'4" right-hander comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
意外と高い割には壊れやすいっていうなんかね。ミニカーの高いのを買うよ。ミニカーもね、値段も安いのから高いのまで。新作のミニカーもよう出てますもんね。まあ、ミニカー業界も、まあ、ゲーム業界と一緒で、何かしら出ますもんね。まあ、あんだけリアルに作っとったら欲しになりますよね。
The 0-2 delivery. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
この人の投げ方もなんかくねくねくねくね。おーっと。高いミニカーっていうか、ちょっと大きめのミニカーも何万しますもんね、あれ。ヨドバシの店頭とかでも、なんかケースに入ってんの見たら値段めっちゃ高いですからね。スーパーでジムニーのミニカーを1台買ってきた。スーパーで売ってるんですか。めっちゃなんか成功に作ってるけど、もう1万とか2万3万とかね。めっちゃ高いですね。まあ、手間暇かかってる分、高いんでしょうけど。なかなか見た目ええな思うけど、値段見たら、ちょっとやめとこうかみたいな。おっと。入った。高いのはほんま高いですからね、まあ手頃な値段でええのがあれば、今持ってるハマーのミニカーより大きいのが欲しい。でもやっぱ値段も上がってくるんでしょうね。どうしても。
A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
難しいとこですね。買いたいけど、値段見たらさすがにちょっとっていうね。ある程度金貯めんと簡単に買えないですからね。
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
まあでもケンさんもちょこちょこなんかええのを見つけてますもんね。
But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Lourdes.
Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
駿河屋に行ってみたい。最寄りというか、もともとそんななかったんですかね、じゃあ。豊橋の方とかって、駿河屋とかなかったんですかね。
Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Hit out to its second. And that's through for a base hit, make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. For his
こ
career
っ
in
ち
this
はなんか
matchup,
梅田
he's
に
1
も
for
ね、
3.
駿河屋が何年前かにできたんですよね。確かロフトの中にできたとか言うて。
The 1-0 home. pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Santander. He's got it, a great running play, and that'll retire the
浜
side.
松まで行けばあるんすか。
One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles 2. Now at the plate, here is Anthony Santander. He grounded out last time up.
Anthony Santander.
なんかネットでも駿河屋ありますよね。あれ駿河屋やったんや。なんかでも、駿河屋かどっかがネットで買ってもなかなか届かんとかってなんか言うてる人おったんですけど。アマゾンとかが早すぎるから、余計になんか遅く感じるというか。頼んでんのに1週間経っても届かんとか。
Swing line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan.
買う言うたらアマゾンかヨドバシかぐらいですかね。何回かメルカリもありますけど、まあアマゾンの方はやっぱ多いですね。
Michael Franco is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. No, he's 1 for 2 in this one.
ああ、駅の近くに、本店があるんすか。もともと静岡やったんですね、あれ。駿河屋って。全国展開してますもんね。なんかフランチャイズみたいになんかいろんなとこが加盟して増えていってるみたいですけど。
From the belt, the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had two seam action on it. One gone.
豊橋にも店作ってくれれば。ああ。
Striding forward now is the DH, Pat Valaika. He bounced out last time up.
静岡まで行くんも大変ですよ。まあそこまで離れてないとはいえ。
From the belt, the pitch. Santander leads off second with one gone in the inning. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer. He gets there, and that's the second out.
こっちやったその梅田のロフトの中にあって、あと日本橋ですよね。あそこにもありますけど。浜松より豊橋の方が近い。ああ。
First pitch on the way. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning.
一時よ日本橋行って駿河屋行ってましたからね。仕事終わってそのままよう行ったりしてましたからね。
Last half of the 7th here, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon.
Marcus Simeon.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
AKB とか SKE にハマってる時よう言ってましたよ。SKE グッズとかをね。
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
このメジャーのゲームもね、初めて買ったのが駿河屋やったんですよ。日本橋の。駿河屋ぐらいしか、ね、置いてるとこないんですよね。海外ものって。まあ、今は普通にね、日本のストアで売ってるから、ゲオとかでも売ってるんですけど、昔のメジャーって全然売ってなかったから。海外もの扱ってる言ったらもう、駿河屋ぐらいしかなかったですからね。店頭で売ってるの。ネットではまあ Amazon があったけど。
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Bichette brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet
道
6
頓堀の
inches.
とこにAKB のショップがあったんですよ、昔。専門店みたいな。AKB の公式専門店みたいな。
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than
ここも
watching
よう
a
言っ
good
てまし
baseball
たね、なん
player
か。
drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that
さ
one,
すがに
more
も
than
う
likely
店
he's
ね、
hitting
なん
into
か
a double
潰れ
play.
ましたけどね、何年か前に。
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
今はゲーム以外に、今はそうですね、アイドルもやめましたもんね。
The 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
昔は声優さんもようハマってましたけど、
Ball 3.
それも引退しましたからね。あっちの方もようハマってましたね、確かに。
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Now here's the first offering. And he takes
いや、
ball one.
昔はなんかゲームもハマってたけど、それより前は声優さんにどっぷりハマってましたからね。
This is foul right side.
今とかでもよう、声優さんの専門雑誌とかあるじゃないです
First with
か。
two gone.
声優グランプリとかいうのあるんですけど、
One and
あれ
two.
のだから創刊号とか買ってたの覚えてますからね。相当前ですけどね。
And he fouls this one off.
何十年も前でしょ、あれ。
And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good battle. Count
あ
remains
の
full.
当時だから、中学ぐらいやったんかな。小学生の後半ぐらいちゃい
The
ました
next
かね。
3-2 is swung on and missed. He got
小
him.
学生の後半か中学ぐらい
Blue Jays held in
が
check,
一番
but
ピー
no
クやった
matter,
んち
they
ゃう
lead
か
it
ね。
8-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher,
The
Pedro
catcher,
Severino.
number 28, Pedro Severino.
エヴァンゲリオンとか初代のね、あったんですけど、あれもテレビで見て
Now
ま
the
したもん
first
ね。
pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, second baseman, Jones.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jahmai Jones. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. And it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring to pitch and just
私
go
は
ahead and
どうやっ
challenge him.
て学校をサボるかしか考えてなかった。いやー、小学5年、6年とか、
Now the 2-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul, 2-1.
まあ、アニメもよう見てたんちゃいますかね、あの当時。
Called strike that time.
いや、
and
ア
it's
ニ
even
メ
at
を
2 and
見
2.
出すと、キャラをやってる声優さんが気になりだしてきて、またそっちをまた調べたいなんやかんやなってね。
Fouled off.
で、あの人違うアニメも出てるんやとか言って、で、まだそっち見たりとかして、ね、どんどん広がっていくっていう。
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3 and 2.
で、雑誌も出とるから、なんか立ち読みしたりとか、ようやってましたけどね。
The 3-2 pitch.
あの時なんかネットとかない時代でしたからね。携帯もないし、ネットもないし。ルナさん、おはようございます。こんにちは。
Fly ball right down the line and left. And it's a foul ball.
あの当時なんかラジオをね、やったら聞いてましたね。
The next 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
It's always nice to keep the good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Austin Hayes. As he'll take a look at ball
でも
one.
ラジオも聞いてたけど、なんか途中からもう雑音がひどくてね、まともに聞けんようになったっていう。
This one's outside, quite a bit off
で、
the
その
plate
まま
that
もう
time.
聞かんようになったっていう。
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
学生時代はどんなのハマってました。
2-2, here it is. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Sometimes you just gotta trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Mountcastle.
変えよう。
Number 58 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in
Now
relief.
pitching for the Blue Jays, number 58.
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Man, the
私
batter's
は
eyes lit up
ゲー
right
ム
there.
を
A
やってた。
hanger
レ
just
ー
a
スゲー
little
ム
bit
と
out
か
in。front. Couldn't keep it fair.
ってことは、初代グランツーリスモとかやってた感じ
0-2,
です
here it
か。
comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
あの当時なんかリッチレーサーとかも出てましたよね、なんかね。
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning.
あとドラクエとか FF とか。
Still 8-2. Sean Armstrong comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Joe Panic.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball in.
ああ、リッチレーサー4。まあまあ、大体その王道というか、有名どころですよね。
Fouled away.
まさかソニーがね、プレステとかいうのを出すとは思ってなかったですからね。それまでね、スーパーファミコンとか、
And he fouls
ニ
this
ン
one
テン
off.
ドー64とかね。
Set to deal on 2-2. Pulled toward right
あ
center
とは
field.
セガサタ
Chasing
ーンと
after
か、
to
PC エ
Santander.
ンジンとか。
He's there and records the first out.
The batter,
ドリームキャストもありましたもんね。
Stepping in for the Jays, Jonathan Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line.
ね、ハブさんはゲームとか昔はやってなかったんですか？
Lays Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
ああ、ゲームボーイしかわからん。ゲームボーイもありましたよね。ゲームボーイカラーとかいうのもありましたよね。
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
ああ、セガの桜大戦とミュージカルのやつも、見に行ってたんですか？マジですか？自分も桜どっぷりハマってね、はるばる東京まで見に行きましたからね。ラストの、愛ゆえにでしたっけ？あれが多分ラスト公演やったと思うんですけど、あれを見たくてね、はるばる東京まで行きましたからね。DVD とか買いまくってましたからね。今も一応お宝で持ってますけどね。桜は確かにようハマりましたね。
His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 3. Bases are empty.
年々芝居のレベルが上がってすごかったですよね、あれ。
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hayes on the run for it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Blue Jays go down in order, but no
ゲ
matter
ー
they
ムボー
lead
イ
it
カラ
8-2.
ーは知らない。テトリス、ドクターマリオ。
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball
あれが
1.
またそのまんまやったからすごかったですよね。田中真由美さんとかおもろかったですよね。よくポテトとか言うてましたからね。まあ横山さんとかもほんまに桜って感じでしたからね。
And that's over 2-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux
あれも一時期なんか正月とかもありましたね。新春歌謡ショーとか言って。
All even now, 2-2.
あれもよう DVD 買ってましたよ。
The pitch. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off
激
their
帝
half of
国
the
歌
night.
劇団はほんま大ヒットしましたからね。
At the plate now, Anthony Santander, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A pause and the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
確かに東京になんか桜の専門店があったんですよね、なんか。
Stepping in next,
一回だけ行ったんや
went
ったか
down
な。
looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fish.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves.
アド
We'll
リ
see how long they can
ブ
keep this
で
up.
回
8-2
す
tonight's
速攻
final.
コントとっ
Toronto
て
jumped out to an early lead in the
確かに
first and never looked back. Trent Thornton with his
ベロ
fourth
ムーチョ
win this
武田さん
season.
とかもおもろ
John
かった
Means couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa,
途
Dan
中
Plesac,
から
and
ベロ
Heidi Walker,
武田
this
と
is
か言う
Matt
てましたけど
Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
西村ヤン太郎さんとか
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays.
ね、途中からあれ生でなんか田中康平先生が演奏してましたもんね。生ライブというか生バンド演劇というかああ、最下位出たな。借金がまだまだある。いやーでもあれはほんま、ドハマりしましたね。ああ、これがあったんか。あ、そうか、これは持ってなかったんかな。呼ばれた順に並んでって、並んだら私から行かれた順に並んでもらいました。あほんまにとことん笑わしてくれましたね。行かれた順番。56万のか、これ。 ああ。もちろんキャラの投票ですよ。でもほんま、桜はすごかったっすね。今となってはね、サターンとかもう持ってないから、初代の桜とかプレイできないですからね、もうね。 あれどれか選ばなあかんのか。うーん。いやー、懐かしいな。さあ、ちょっと腹減ったんで、飯を食べますわ。いやよいしょ。久しぶりに桜の DVD を見るのもありですな。はーい、お疲れ様でした。4時半か。よいしょ。さあ、じゃあ、ルナさんもお疲れ様でした。さあ、ではではではでは。